So they'll be calling you radical. I'll do more work on this. NUSCALE's gone public, one of the weakest, sorriest IPOs I've ever seen. It just proves, remember, I'm an ex-investment banker. I'm an ex-Wall Streeter. I worked on that exchange for years in a day. I was a derivative arb specialist. One of the weakest IPOs I've ever seen in the history of the market. $10.55. Woo woo! It will go down in history as one of the biggest shams in stock market history. It just proves, when I was on Wall Street, I used to say, I can take anything public. These Wall Street monsters can fairytale anything public. Let's take the Tooth Fairy. Let's take the Easter Bunny. Let's take Santa Claus public. There's no fucking such thing as an SMR. They don't exist. This scam's going here in Utah. We've already forked over $500 million through our AMPS bill to these guys. Remember, they're going to have 24, then 12, then 6. They're going to be online by 2015, by 2017, by 2019, now they're saying 2029. It's the biggest sham in history. Remember, the original funding was Kenwood Financial. I'm the guy that exposes. So here's Jose Reyes ringing the bell. I got to ring the bell. I got to ring a bell. That's what I got to ring the bell for when my cancer treatment ended. Ding, ding, 10 years of this. I exposed, I caught him. The original funding was a fraud. Look up Kenwood. The guy's in prison for a Ponzi scheme. The whole thing's one of the greatest shams in United States history. Just proves you can take anything public. Take Santa Claus, take Easter Bunny, take the Tooth Fairy. So, SMRs, which don't exist. They've gone public. One of the greatest shams in stock market history, and it'll go down that way. By the way, just last week, one of their lead so-called scientists wrote a letter. Well, the NRC disclosed that they're investigating their scientist letter. He come right out and said that their containment vessel can't handle earthquake. They don't, he just threw them under the bus, and the NRC is investigating why they're going public. By the way, one of the weakest IPOs I've ever seen in my life. Of course, Jose Reyes has got rich off nothingness. Remember, he worked with the head of the NRC at Idaho National Lab. What? Yeah, who improved it? The woman who's head of the NRC that approved these little SMRs? Yep, they worked together at Idaho National Lab. Then Trump named her the head of the NRC, and she approved it. Think the little shamockery going there. I wonder how many warrants she got. I wonder how many shares in the IPO she was granted and gifted. The new head of the NRC is investigating. We'll see how it plays out, but remember, the stock's got to stay over $5 to even stay publicly listed for X amount. That's what warrants are about. I wonder who got the warrants. Who's holding the warrants? They pulled it off. Reyes got rich today off the biggest fairy tale. Well, it's one of the greatest shams in world history. Oh, God. Unbelievable. Oh, they blew up at Idaho National Lab. They blew up at Santa Susana. They've never worked. There's no such thing. Remember on the White Sea, 8/8/2019, killed the lead Russian scientist? There is no such thing. Again, let's take Easter Bunny. Let's take Santa Claus. Let's take the Tooth Fairy. Public. Fuck. One of the greatest shams in world history. I disclosed it all. I uncovered all the fraud. What did I get for it? I got a bill for $1.8 million. Right now, 5 years ago today, I was in an ICU unit clinging to fucking life with my chest split open and teams of trolls the NEI had hired to physically, fucking verbally, internetly slander a guy in critical condition. What a fucking sham. Unbelievable. There's no such thing. They've gone public. Stand tuned.